Okay. So tha ras wa. Okay. The tha and the ra, that's 600. The sa is 60. And the y is 6. Okay. So tha ras wa is 666. Now, what's the meaning of those characters? And that's what we're going to go into. Okay. What is the meaning of Tharaswa? Now, this is not in the Paleo Hebrew. This is the, Aramaic, but it's still Hebrew, so we use it for what we can use it for. All right. Tharaswa. What's the meaning of that in the Hebrew? Okay. This is the Hebrew. Now, it's in the Aramaic, but we're going to go to the Paleo, but it's going to be the same thing. Okay, when you deal with the tha, which is the last character, the tha. Now, remember, the equivalent of the tha is 400. But it says a mark, sign, or cross, ownership, to seal, covenant, join two things together. The last, right? Because the last character, so the tha can represent the end. But it says ownership to seal or covenant, and that's what the mark of this beast system goes into, man. I mean, this is plain right here. So let's get some more. So that's the tha. Now let's go to the ra, which that's 200. Remember, the tha and the ra together, that's 600. Now for ra, and let me break these characters down properly. Going back to the tha is tawa. It goes to tawa, and it has other meanings too. It could also mean exemption, from judgment, but it also means a sign or a mark. Okay. Now going back to the ra. So the tha and the ra together, that's 600. Now the ra in the Hebrew, what goes back to ra'ash, which means a head, and it's shaped like a head. Now it says a person. What is the highest, most important chief? So when you think about this man's system, he's saying he's your head. Going back to the tha, also you're making a covenant with him. He's going to have ownership of you. He's going to have ownership of you. And I'm going to say this, although tawa, it means exemption from judgment. Also, you will not be exempt from the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai if you take this mark. Okay? So, I mean, hey, you go into these characters, this is heavy, So the tha and the ra, that's 600, tha going into a sign or a mark. It also means ownership or a covenant. So this man is going to own you, and you're making a covenant with him. Now the ra, going back to ra'ash, it means a head, and it can mean a chief. So this man is going to be your head or your chief. He's going to be your lord or your master. Okay? So that's tha, that's ra. Now you had a sa, which is 60. Okay? That goes back to the Hebrew word samak. Samak, and it's 60. Now, it means to support. It says a prop, like to prop something up, to support. And that's really the point on that. Now it says assist. So you have a lot of our people, they're on government assistance, right? They're being supported by this government. They're being helped by this government, you know, and dealing with this mark right here. You're not going to be assisted or aided or helped by this government unless you have this. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, this is heavy, you know, and also people going to take, you know, this device, you know, going back to that tha, you know, tawa, people are going to want to be exempt from everything that's going on the earth. People are going to want to be exempt from the famine. They're going to want to be exempt from being in prison. They're going to want to be exempt from, you know, dying horribly, you know, during Jacob's trouble, as far as everything that's going to be going on the earth, you know, firing squads, you know, martial law troops, you know, putting people to death. People are going to want to be exempt from that. That's why they're going to take this thing. OK, so we got the tha, we got the ra, and we got the sa, you know, so far that's 660, you know. We got the sa, you know, that went into you know, to support, you know, so people are going to be assisted or supported by this system when they take that mark. All right, so tha, ra, s, tha, ras, wa, and the wa, we're right here. This is the character for 6. Okay. And it reminds you of stigma. You know, now we got stigma. You know, we read that. You know, need I put it up again? This is stigma. Now, in the Hebrew, the character for 6 is the wa. The wa, which means and. You know, a lot of y'all speak Spanish out there. You know, the word for and in Spanish is e, and it looks like a y. But that goes back to the Hebrew character wa, which means and, because you're joining, you know, words together. You know, now the wa, the 6th character, it's a nail, a peg, or a hook, and it reminds you of the charagma. You know, it reminds you of that mark. A nail, a peg, a hook, joining together, because you're going to be joined together with this system. This is going to be your marriage to the beast when you take this thing. Okay. When you take this is your marriage to this beast system. Okay, so wa, a nail, a peg, a hook. Once again, it looks like the charagma. You know? Now, you see me with the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai in front of me. You know? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, that's the Heavenly Father and his beloved Son. Okay? And they are one in the spirit. They agree in the spirit, but they are 2 separate entities, you know. But you see the Y in the middle, you know, because the Y joins the name Yahweh to Yahweh Shai, although they're 2 separate entities, you know, but that's the Father and the Son. Okay. And our hope is that we can be married to them, you know, in particular to Yahweh Shai, our bridegroom. And we will be the bride, the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, you know. But you would rather have that than be married to this beast system that's being controlled by this Edomite. Once again, going back to why in the Hebrew, it means a nail, a peg, a hook, joining together. Or it says making secure. Because once you take that charagma, you're going to be permanently secured in this system. Okay? It says becoming bound, nailed to. Wow. Ain't no getting out of it. So you take this damn thing. There's no getting out of it. There is no mercy, that can be extended to you by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If you take this mark, okay, because you're bound to Esau Edom. You chose your master. You chose your Lord if you take this thing. So, going back into this all together, 603 score and 6 in the Hebrew, 666 in the Hebrew is Tharaswa. Tharaswa.